Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be epic, legendary, such a good one. We have beautiful Marie-Lucie Jacob, otherwise known as Phoenix Rising Online. She has had a huge freaking transformation. She reversed her type 2 diabetes with a 52-day juice fast. She also went on to do another 100-day juice fast. She reversed depression, dealt with childhood trauma, so many other things. Today is going to be such a great talk, so we're going to hop right into it. Hey, how's it going?
I'm pretty good, Jillian. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy. You are amazing.
Man.
You're gorgeous, and you live not far, so I'm so happy we were able to connect in person.
In Canada, woohoo!
Yeah, and you've been living this health lifestyle now, I think, over a year, right?
Over a year now.
Yeah, so take us back. This is such a great story, you guys. So take us through what led you to your first juice fast. You had type 2 diabetes.
Type 2 diabetes. First of all, the reason why I started all this is because I found your story on YouTube. So it's really thanks to you, because I was looking for a solution. I was really sick in 2022. I didn't even know if I was going to make it. I had heart palpitation, type 2 diabetes. I was like over 220 pounds, like almost 225 pounds. And I could barely get out of bed in the morning. I was sluggish, heavy. I had inflammation. It was insane. And I really thought I was going to leave my body. I was telling myself like, oh, you know what? 2022, I don't think I'm going to make it for the next year. So I started giving my life insurance to my brother and say, brother, if something happens to me, here's my life insurance. Because I don't think I'm going to make it because I'm sick all the time. I'm like, I don't know. I just don't feel good and I'm depressed and, So,
wow.
But then, I don't know, I heard this voice inside of me said, are you ready to give up or you want to continue? Like, are you going to give up or are you going to continue? And I'm like, nope, you know what? I'm not ready to leave. I need help. Please send me help. I just surrendered. I cried my eyes out. I reached out to God, the universe, said, send me some help. And then I was surfing the internet on YouTube. And then I saw your story. You were talking about when you had your first child, you had a C-section, I believe.
No, not a C-section, but it was, it wasn't the greatest experience with how I had a lot of health problems after she was born though, probably, right? Yeah.
You were showing your before and after picture. And so I kept looking at your videos and I'm like, oh, here's somebody I can relate to. She had a lot of health issues, but look at her now. I'm like, okay, let me keep watching. Nice. And then I saw you interview my mentor, Shane Sterling. And I'm like, oh, there's a community, so I won't be alone. And then this is when it all started.
You're like, you mean other people do this too?
Yes.
Yeah, Shane's amazing. And happy birthday, Shane. He just turned 51. I'll put a picture of him on the screen right now. He's 51. He's been juicing since he was a teenager. He looks amazing, right?
He looks amazing. This
is amazing. So you found the community and then you got into juicing.
Oh, yes. Got into juicing.
So you went from like standard American diet to a 52-day juice fast?
Yes.
Overnight?
Just like that, I just went all in. I said, that's it. You have one chance. The universe is giving you one chance. Jump.
Because you were just like, enough is enough. I'm at my lowest. I can't.
Yeah, I can't go on.
And type 2 diabetes, like that can be really serious. I didn't even realize up until recently that how serious it can be. Like that people can have to have body parts amputated. They can lose their eyesight.
My eyesight was bad.
Wow.
It was getting worse and worse.
Like people can go blind from that. So it's really, really serious. And I feel like so many people are getting it now. I know a lot of people who have it. It's scary.
It's really scary.
It's incredible. I just interviewed somebody else too, Lawrence Richardson. I'll put his picture on the screen.
My buddy.
He is so inspiring. He also reversed type 2 diabetes on a plant-based diet. High raw, but plant-based diet. Incredible. So what happened? You started your juice fast. That must have been really hard to stick to it, no?
Oh.
Going standard American just to a juice fast.
It was, in the beginning, it was tough. The first couple of days, I was like complaining and I kept seeing a bunch of food in my mind. I kept seeing chicken. I could smell even the food, even bacon. I haven't had bacon for years. And I'm like, why am I smelling it? I'm on a juice fast. What's going on? What's going on? And I would complain to my brother, but what helped me is also journaling and also the community. It truly helped me, sharing how I was feeling and the ups and downs. But then after 7 days, I saw that my energy was increasing and I felt great. I'm like, oh, I have so much energy. I can go to the gym. I can go on a treadmill. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, okay, let's continue staying there, And then I got rid of mucus plaque. It happened. Mucus plaque, around day 25. Oh my God, it was really not pretty to see. It was a bunch of snakes.
Wow.
Too much information, but it's true. It looked like snakes. Yeah.
So it's crazy. There can be a lot of crap inside of us. So you got a lot out, and did you feel really good getting a lot of that waste out?
I guess this is when the mental clarity started. I
Yeah.
felt amazing. I don't know. It's just like I was seeing the world in a whole different way with new eyes. Like, wow.
And you seem so happy. Were you this happy before, or has this lifestyle made a big difference on your
It
happiness?
made a huge difference. I would say that that's the best version of myself that I've ever been.
That's the exact. I love that. That's the way to put it.
Best version.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
And so on the Juice Fest, so around 1 week it took you to start feeling good.
1 week it took, and then it started going well. But then I was still seeing those images of old food, but I stick to it. I really I told myself, continue, keep going. Let's go for 40 days. No, 40 days. Let's keep going. There's still waste in there. Let's keep going. Okay, let me stop at 52. Yeah, I decided to stop there.
And it's crazy because that's not that long to like reverse your diabetes. At what point did you realize like the diabetes is gone? Like this isn't a problem now?
I went for a blood work, and my doctor was like, "What did you do? I didn't expect you to reverse it quickly like this. I expected like years. Like, I don't know what you did, but keep doing this. Your diabetes is gone.
That's like Lawrence.
Your kidneys are pretty and
Wow.
good. Yeah.
That was like Lawrence. He said by 9 months he was off all medication, like everything. So that's amazing. That's remarkable.
Yeah.
So the Juice Fest went pretty well. Like you stuck to it. What made you do 52 days? And like, then what did you do after you stopped?
So I at first I said I was gonna do 40 days, but then I went to 50. I was gonna stop at 50. But then I'm like, oh, 2 more days. Okay, let's stop. I want my birthday is coming because it stopped around February 24, and my birthday was on March 9. I was like, can I enjoy being raw vegan as on my birthday? So that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
But I felt amazing though. I felt great. So like, okay, let me stop.
Yeah.
But after that, yeah, I went fully raw vegan. I experimented in the kitchen. It was great. It was amazing. And after 2 months, I fell off the wagon. I went to Cuba. Oh my gosh. It was
happens.
a test from the universe. It was a test. I got to Cuba. There was a bunch of fruits, veggies. I was like, great. But then all the old food was there that I used to eat was there. And all those food were associated with my mom. Because my mom is from the Caribbean. She's from Haiti. And Cuba looks like Haiti. It's the same type of food. And of course, I'm still grieving her, right? I lost her in 2018 from cancer. So I was like, oh my God, I feel mom's energy here because she loved Cuba too. And I was like, okay, oh no. And then, hey, there you go. I gave in. I ate rice. I ate chicken, pork. Oh man.
It happens.
It was the worst feeling ever because all those little symptoms that I had before, they came back.
Wow.
Even the diabetes symptoms, they sort of came back a bit. I could feel like, not feeling great, feeling like my eyesight was different. I don't know, inflammation. It was bad. Constipation and all this. I was like, oh, okay. So after Cuba, you know what? Let's get the Nama juicer. I got the Nama juicer.
It's the best juicer.
And then I said, you know what? Let me do a 100-day juice fast. Let me commit.
Wow.
I got inspired by someone that did it. I think you interviewed him. I forgot his name. I think he's British or he's from South Africa, but he did, I think, 600 days.
600 days?
I don't know. Was it 600
Or
days?
100?
Or 100.
I don't know. I forget. I've done so many. I'll try to put a playlist down below of all the juicing interviews.
I think it's Nathan, his name.
Nathan.
Moore.
He did a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, I got inspired by him.
So you did 100 days.
Yeah.
I've never done 100 days. I've done 37 days. I tell you, it was the best 37 days of my whole life. I never felt better on this planet as that. Did you feel good on the 100 days?
Oh my gosh. Yes, because with my history of how I was eating, it was necessary.
Yeah. So that setback is what led you to that. You're like, I'm going to stick to 100 now.
It was necessary. The first 4 days, it was hard. Yeah, thank you. It was hard the first 4 days. I remember posting a video. I was juicing and then there was a bag of barbecue chips and I was eating at the same time. I was like, guys, I'm failing.
Like 5 years ago, do you think that you would ever see yourself doing a 100-day juice fast?
No,
No,
not at all. Oh my gosh. But then I finally, I succeeded thanks to the Raw Vegan Heroes again with their tricks. My friend Cecilia too, she gave me a trick. Said always tell yourself. Oh, and Kim too, the moderator. They were saying, okay, if you feel like eating this bag of chips, say you'll break your fast tomorrow. Keep saying that to trick your brain. So I kept saying that I'll break the fast tomorrow by just staring at the bag of chips or whatever. I'll break the fast tomorrow. Yeah, I'll break the fast tomorrow, just to trick my brain so that I wouldn't eat the bag of chips. I know it's weird, but
No, but then by then you probably don't want to have the chips. You want to stay back on track anyway. It's a good tip. Even
helped.
for cravings or like whatever.
It helped because I stick to it, and I travel with my Nama Juicer. I went to see my family during the summertime. I brought my baby with me. Nama Juicer came with me in Montreal.
You are amazing.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at you. And
I
if you guys
brought
want a Nama, I'll put a code down below. You guys can save $55.
Best juicer.
It is the best juicer. It's a juicer you see all over because it's so good. And so you stuck to the 100 days. So take us through a day in your life on the juice fast, because these juice fasts were pretty remarkable and legendary for you in your life, right?
Oh, yeah.
So take us through a day in your life, your protocol. How much were you drinking in a day? What did a day look like?
So it was the lemon ginger blast, 3 portions of it, 32 ounces mason jars, so thanks to
Lou Corona, yeah. So the lemon ginger blast, for anybody who's wondering, it's 2 apples, a whole thing of celery, a whole thing of cucumber, a bunch of parsley, a bunch of cilantro, a handful of mint, 3 inches of turmeric, 3 inches of ginger, and a third of a habanero pepper.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Did I get
Minutes.
the apples? 2 apples?
Apples.
Yeah, I got that. And then at the end, cut it with some water if you want. Lou cuts it with water. He says we absorb the green juice better. But
yes,
yeah, so I started doing that.
Mine.
Yeah.
Coconut water was good
nice.
too. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, I did that, and also for the afternoon, I will take 3 citrus juice, like a mix of grapefruit or oranges. Sometimes it would be grapes too, and watermelon, just to finish the night, with something sweet.
yeah.
I love grapefruit. That's my favorite grapefruit. Grape juice is the best, but it triggered a lot of emotions though.
Yeah, emotion. That's the thing that can happen with these cleanses, because I don't typically experience detox when I do these cleanses, like physical health problem detoxes, but emotional, that can be hard to get through, right?
Oh yes, it was hard for that part, but that would be my day. 6 of them, 6. And my brother got inspired. He did 40 days with me, but then after that he fell off the wagon.
He fell off the wagon after that.
Yeah. He did. But he was inspired at least. He loved it, and my family was in shock when they saw me this summer. They were like, "Who's this person? You look different. Your skin looks different. You look smaller. Who are you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much weight have you lost total from all the juice fasting and everything?
It was 58 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, 58
That's
pounds.
a lot.
Like in less than a year.
That's a lot.
I didn't even notice, to tell you the truth. I started noticing with my clothes, but I was like, But my brother and my niece that I live with, they were saying, "Yeah, you look different." Really?
Yeah.
I went in front of the mirror. I'm like, "Oh," and then I look at my old pictures. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I can't even fit in my bras anymore. My bras are too big. Underwears are falling too. Pants, dresses. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I see it. I see it.
And I always like to ask people, like, where do you think you'd be if you didn't start this path? Like, I wonder where you'd be right now if you didn't take this journey.
Underground.
Yeah,
Dead.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Heart palpitation was bad in 2022. I really thought I was going to die. Oh,
yeah, heart palpitations are a serious thing, and you haven't had them at all since
Nope.
taking this health path?
Oh no, this has been the best. Like, it's been like my savior. It's like, I didn't even know about this path before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I was not educated about it. My brother and my niece were vegans, but not raw, or they didn't really know much about juicing. Well, they juiced a little bit, but I didn't know this world much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe a little bit through Fully Raw Christina.
Mm-hmm.
I had her book, but didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
big
so
change.
after the juice fast, the 100 days, then you transitioned into raw vegan, right?
Yes.
And how long ago was that? So how long have you been raw vegan for?
So since September 16, this is when my 100-day juice fast ended. So yeah,
Wow.
I said, that's it. This is my new lifestyle. Let's go raw. Let me give myself a challenge. Let me do it for 1 year. Because, to trick my brain, I had to put it on the calendar. Like, okay, day 1, raw vegan, day 2, just to help me,
Yeah.
so I can stick to it. Because, there's a lot of temptation around.
Everywhere.
Oh, gosh, yeah, there was a lot of temptation. And it went well until I got to December, of course, the holidays. I opened the door, basically, to I kind of not fell off the wagon, but I opened the door to my past a little bit. I was like, oh, it's the holidays. I can have some popcorn. It's all good. Maybe just a little bit. It won't be that much. No. I had a food addiction already in the past. So by doing so, it opened the door. So I ate popcorn and I'm like, I don't feel great. But why am I still eating it? Okay, what is going on? I was feeling so amazing on a raw vegan diet, but just because I ate popcorn and also chips, and I ate some pasta because the holidays, my body retaliated against me. My mind too, I got sluggish. I had brain fog. It all came back. I was like, oh, great. Oh, look at the scale. Gained 20 pounds. Okay, if this isn't proof enough that this lifestyle was not good for me, my old lifestyle, then this is it. So I'm back on track again.
That's amazing.
Since January 1st.
But it can be hard, right? When we live in a world where it's like Popeye's chicken, McDonald's, Taco Bell, takeout, and most of the world is not eating like this, right? So it can be hard. So I can see why you fall off. It happens, right?
It happened in a space of 3 weeks. It blew up like this, 20 pounds. I'm like, no. Okay, this is proof.
And you've got good reason to stay on track, because having something like diabetes, you don't want that to come back, and the seriousness of things that can happen, right? And you want to live your best life, right?
Exactly. You want to live the best life, So
yeah. So you're eating raw and you're enjoying the lifestyle. What are you typically eating in a day now?
So in the morning, I start with a mono meal, like watermelon or a bunch of red grapes, because I love grapes. Love it. Like a big bowl. And then I have like a smoothie bowl after that, like maybe 2 hours after, a big smoothie bowl or an ice cream. I love it. Bananas and frozen berries. And then I put some cacao nibs on it and some almond butter, make it tasty. Some dates. Oh my gosh, my favorite. I love it. Smoothie bowls are the best. And also I eat more fruits during the day, more fruits. And in the evening, I eat like a big salad. It can be like zucchini noodles too. Zucchini noodles is my favorite too. With some walnut meat. Yeah, I would love walnut meat. And I do my own nut cheese too.
Nice.
So I just been really experimenting a lot in the kitchen, because I see myself as a raw vegan student. I'm a student.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Yeah. And all of this like health journey, like the juicing, the raw, getting healthy, what has been like the best part of all of this to you?
The best part is mental clarity.
Yeah.
Because I ended up quitting my job.
You did?
Yeah, I was working for this big financial company. Yeah, a big company that's really known, and I just didn't resonate with it anymore. I felt like I was on autopilot.
Did you quit on the juice fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I know so many people, they make these huge changes because you get so clear, right? And you realize, oh, this isn't in alignment with me anymore, and you feel so in alignment on the juice fast.
Oh yeah, it happened during the second juice fast. I was like, that's it. I went on disability and I'm like, I'm not going back. Nope,
wow.
I quit.
Wow.
I just went all in, quit. My brother was like, what? You're quitting? Yeah, I'm quitting.
So what are you going to do now? Do you know?
Well, I joined the Shane's Business Mastermind class.
Yeah.
So to start my own community, which I did. It's called Spirit Reborn. It's a community that is for, it's a holistic approach for depression and anxiety, because I've been through it all my life, depression and anxiety, food addiction, not understanding my body, and also inner child work too, and inner child healing. So I created that to bring people together, the people that have been through so much trauma like I have, because my past is very, there's a lot of darkness, It involves it involves with having daddy issues, cult voodoo rituals.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's very dark. It's the reason why I went through food addiction since I was a kid, because of what I've seen.
Yeah.
And my dad was abusive.
Aw, sorry.
It was bad. It was bad. My mom ended up divorcing him when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
But he was very violent. As a kid, he punched me in the face. He punched me on the head. I passed out.
Oh my God.
So much trauma. And because of that, I was scared of men all my life.
Well, yeah.
Never had a boyfriend. Never been in a relationship. I don't even know what that is.
Wow.
What's being in a relationship? What's that? So, yeah, this year with this detox, it opened my eyes like, okay, you have some unfinished business. So deal with it. It really helped me really clear the past. Still clearing it, but it showed me like, okay, there's a better life out there for me, and yeah, I can be in a relationship now. I'm ready. It's okay. I'm okay now. I can be in a relationship. Yeah. So
And you're worthy. You're lovable. You're
Oh,
amazing.
thank
You're
you.
amazing. Look at you.
Thank you.
And I know you've been doing a lot of work. Like I've read that online about you too, doing a lot of work to get through traumas and the loss of your mother and all these other things. Do you have any advice for somebody watching? Like any tips or tricks you use to try move on from these painful things and try, get past these traumas?
Well, that's what I teach in my community is really like get in touch with your higher self. Meditate in the morning. Meditate. Visualize what you want. Visualize the person you want to become as well. And also try to picture yourself as a kid because most traumas happen when we're kids, right? So what I did is I pictured myself as a kid, 9-year-old, and my 9-year-old self, give her a big hug and told her that she's worthy, she's beautiful, she's amazing, and she's going to have a great future. So it's kind of that process that I started for myself, really connecting with my divine self, higher self. Connecting with the divine. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, but really connecting with the higher self because our higher self is the one that's the closest to divine essence. It's the voice of reason. That's the voice that's always cheering for us. The voice that will tell you the truth versus the ego voice. I call it the 3D world vs the 5D world. Fifth dimension. 5D consciousness. Yeah. Then that's what I talk about in my community is really like tell people to really connect with their inner child, do that inner child healing, and also understanding the signals the body sends. So that's another one too, because sometimes we tend to ignore the body, like the signals it sends us.
Yeah.
We don't listen. We're like, it's okay. Let me eat this. Let me do this. No, the body talks. It's like a vessel.
Or even like with a person. Sometimes if we're around people and we pick up like, we feel like get anxiety or think like something's off, but maybe we blame ourselves. We're like, oh, is that anxiety? But no, maybe it's like a red flag, something to stay away from this person or something, right? Like, listen to our body.
Listen to our bodies. Definitely. Exactly. It's really important because for me, it's like, I'm the soul. I'm a soul having a human experience. This is my vessel. My vessel is like another entity, but it's there, but it communicates with us. So when you're doing something that it doesn't like, it will tell you by either with having symptoms like a headache or a constipation or disease, diabetes, cancer, and then the list goes on. So yeah, so we have to treat this vessel really nicely. I get it now. I didn't get it before.
And did you say your mom passed away from cancer? If you don't mind? Wow, I'm so sorry.
Sometimes I wish I could go back in the past and introduce her to juice fasting.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. And that same year that she passed away, I lost my uterus.
No
I had
way.
a hysterectomy.
Wow.
I had a huge fibroid that started in 2013. I wasn't aware of it. And then finally I was aware of it in 2016. It was too late. It's like,
huge?
Yeah, it was huge. And they were saying, do you want to have kids? Are you sure? Because no fetus is going to fit in there. I'm like, oh, great. So in 2018, it was the big surgery. Lost it. They removed my appendix too. My appendix was fine, but they said, oh, you don't need it. And meanwhile, because I was still...
I know, isn't it crazy?
Depressed with helping my mom. I'm like, sure, yeah, remove it. And I'm like, great, I have 2 organs that are gone now. I feel like an alien. Oh my gosh.
But wow, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it changed everything. That's when type 2 diabetes got triggered.
It was?
This is when it happens.
Wow.
And then I started having arthritis in my hands. Still healing from that. As you can see, I cannot bend my hand. Still healing. I can't.
And these things started after the hysterectomy and the appendix removal?
A bunch of health issues started right after the hysterectomy.
It's funny. These things can happen sometimes after things like that. It's like there should almost be a warning, But I mean, well, thank God you found this path. And how do you feel like now that you've got way more health conscious, you're taking care of yourself and you're starting your group or whatever, like doing all these things? How do you feel with the juicing and the raw foods versus before? Like, on the standard American diet, do you feel happier now? What are the main differences?
I do feel happier. I feel like a new person. I feel like I'm seeing the world in a whole different way, like with brand new eyes. It's like stepping into a new matrix, basically. It's like I see this as the matrix. Mm-hmm. There's the other matrix with everybody, but then there's your own matrix, but you see the world differently with brand new eyes. It's like, whoa, okay. No, this life is actually great. I feel amazing. I feel like a kid again. I could run on the treadmill. I was never able to run before. and I can run on the treadmill. I have more energy. And of course, I ended up losing a lot of people too. A couple of people I did. Yeah. I lost friendships. People I had to.
That happens. Obviously. I did too. Because I used to go drinking all the time and stuff. It's like it changes, right?
It changes. Yeah.
But then you get better friendships. Like I have way more amazing relationships now.
Oh, yes. Definitely that. I'm so grateful for that with the Raw Vegan Heroes community too. That truly helped. Meeting new people. I'm meeting you right now. It's like it's been amazing. It's like, wow, new people in my life. It's like-minded people. It's amazing. It changed in the space of 1 year.
Well, we have an amazing community on this channel. You guys, my viewers, are so amazing. They have some amazing, great questions for you.
Yay.
So let me pull up some of these questions. And your before and after is just amazing. And you're 41 now, right?
Yeah, 41. Yeah.
Wow. And okay, somebody said, did she do all organic? So with your juicing and raw foods, are you all organic or no?
It wasn't always organic, my fruits.
Yeah.
I went to the farmer's market every Saturday, but some of the fruits were not always organic. So what I did is I soaked them in baking soda or apple cider vinegar, or sometimes I was too lazy.
Whatever, me too.
I'm like, whatever.
Whatever.
Popeye's chicken is worse. I used to eat that all the time, and fries and burgers and pizza, that was worse. So I'm like, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that attitude. And while juice fasting, how did you push past the cravings to eat solid food? Because that's good. You did 52 days and then 100 days. And on your 100 days, you didn't eat any solid food? Did you slip at all?
Nothing.
Wow.
Only the first 4 days I failed, and then I started again. So yeah.
So if you have that discipline, you can do anything.
You can do anything. Exactly.
You know?
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, any advice for somebody if they want to, like, if they're getting cravings to stay on any tips for that?
Yes. Make sure that you have an accountability buddy, a community. That's super important. Have a community. Without community, I don't think I would have succeeded, because this is where I could pour out my heart and say, oh my God, I'm struggling today. Help me. And then I would get some tips from people, from moderators. And this is how I was able to stay on it. And journaling really helped. It's like, okay, today is day 30. This is how I feel. It's great. Okay. I was feeling a bit sad yesterday. Had cravings for pork. And then I'm good now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. And did you exercise?
I did. I went to the gym, but mostly on the treadmill. I could walk for like 45 minutes on the treadmill, and I did a little bit of weights, but I know that when you're on your juice fast, you're not supposed to do too much heavy stuff. But yeah, I did a little bit of weights, but it was mostly treadmill, and yeah, mostly that, walking, a little bit of running too. So that really helped keep me going. And also that little mini trampoline.
Oh yeah, like the rebounders or people.
Yes, I have that at home.
I hear there's a lot of benefits to that.
So amazing.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And what kept you going on your extended juice fast? Were you feeling so good that it was easy to keep going, or did you have moments where you didn't know if you could stay with it?
It was because I felt good, but also because I was being more verbal. I was talking about how I was feeling. The more I talked and expressed how I was feeling to my family, like my brother and my niece, like, today I don't feel great. I feel like eating this bag of chips. Help me. You know? And they were like, okay, calm down. You look great right now. So don't. So let's go for a walk, or let's go. Let's do an activity just to get my mind out of it. And then, or sometimes I would just go on YouTube. I would put your videos or Shane's videos or any raw vegan, and that would motivate me. I have this huge list on YouTube that I save a bunch of recipes while I was on a juice fast, looking at many different recipes, taking notes. I'm like, I can't wait to eat those food.
I love it. You're so happy. It's hard not to smile around you. I just got to say. And somebody said, congratulations on a job well done. I want to know, or I know we always feel like a work in progress, but I want to acknowledge your effort and the success it has accomplished. My question is, once you decided to do a fast, did you wait to finish up foods you owned that had to be cooked, or just jump right in? Would you elaborate on how that looked?
Oh, okay. So the first juice fast, I remember I started it right after the holidays. I said, you know what? I see Raw Vegan Heroes. It was around like December 22nd, 2022. And I'm like, okay, I see Raw Vegan Heroes, but I have a family gathering in Montreal. There's going to be lots of food. Let me finish with that. Yeah, let's go over the holidays. Let's eat whatever. Then January 1st, let's start.
Yeah.
I went cold turkey after that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Amazing. I'm so happy for you. Look at you. What an example, It's so exciting.
Appreciate it.
And if you
so
can
much.
stick to this in Canada where we are,
I
then
know.
anybody can.
Seriously, it's a cool country.
Right? It's and in our culture with all the fast food and with it. So good job. A
Oh,
job
yeah.
well freaking done.
Thank you.
And somebody said, as a raw vegan, what meals work for you? Do you do high fat, low fat? There are so many ways to do it. And also, did you notice anything happen to you spiritually on these foods?
Well, for me, I went all in. I didn't know I was low fat or high fat. Well, I knew a little bit. I was listening to the 80-10-10
Yep.
audiobook. I forgot his name. I think it's Dr.
Dr.
Douglas?
Doug Graham.
Yeah, Doug
Yeah.
Graham. Yeah. So while I was on my juice fast, I was listening to him. I was like, maybe I should go low fat. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. So as soon as I became raw, I just jumped right in. I started trying different things that I saw on YouTube and the recipe cookbooks that I had bought. So I didn't even care about low fat or high fat. I just went all in. I went all in, and spiritually, I would say that it started with the juice fast. It really got me closer to God, like the universe and everything. Like I was already spiritual before, but it's just, this is when I was able to tap in more into my higher self and hear my higher self this time talking instead of that other voice that was always like putting me down and saying, you're gonna fail, like you're not worthy, you're a loser, whatever. That voice got, no, it started shutting down. That other voice got louder. I was like, oh, okay, and now I feel more connected. And this is when I got inspired to start my membership with Business Mastermind. It's really like, yeah, spiritually, it changed my life.
It's another level, right? I never experienced anything like it.
I know. It's like I was hearing your interview. You were saying that you got more spiritual. There was a book that you also recommended.
Oh, Conversations with God.
Yes.
Did you download it? Or
Yeah, I
did you
downloaded
read
it. I haven't listened it yet. I will listen to it because as soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, okay. So her too, she experienced that. Okay.
Yeah, Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh.
Yes.
It is my favorite book of all time.
Okay, I'm
If
gonna
there's
start.
only one book I were to ever have and allowed only one book to recommend or read, it is that
Nice.
book. It is just the manual for life.
Oh my God. Okay, I can't stop. I can't wait to start reading it. Well, listening to it. It's not audiobook.
Yeah, I like it on Audible. I like to
Audible,
listen to it.
yes.
I found it a hard read on like the actual book, but listening to it, it is so good.
Oh yeah.
So listen to it. And somebody said, what was one of your favorite juices to make? And what are one of your favorite raw meals?
Well, the favorite juice. Okay, lemon ginger blast. I really like that one. I also liked it when I would add maybe a carrot in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I added a carrot just to try. I just wanted to see what the lemon ginger blast would look like
Cool.
with a carrot in it. It changed the taste, but it was good. So I really like that one. But I really love the grape juice. Grape juice. Oh,
Yeah, you were saying that. That's right. Grape
Yes.
juice is good.
oh yeah, that was my favorite. That one.
Yeah. Okay. And somebody was saying with T2D, which fruit she had each day and how much and when did her glucose start returning to baseline?
Oh,
So, yeah, do you know with that?
with the diabetes, I would say that around for the first juice fast is when it started. Like the glucose started changing. Really got around day 23
Okay.
ish.
Yeah.
This is when it started changing. And sorry, what was the other part of the question?
And it's funny because a lot of people, I don't know, I don't really understand the first. I don't think they typed it out properly, but a lot of people would think with fruit juices and stuff, you'd have to watch your blood sugars because the diabetes, right? But that was like Lawrence I interviewed.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of smoothies with fruits in them and juicing still and whole foods plant-based, not raw, but whole foods plant-based. And he reversed his diabetes like that. So, and he was like, oh, and he did 30 days only fruit.
Yeah.
And he said his blood sugar was never better.
Well, that's the thing. Some people were saying, how come you're doing a juice fast? You're diabetic.
Yeah.
Isn't it going to make it worse? You're screwing yourself with this juice fast. I'm like, no, the diabetes is gone. And they were like, how? It's sugar. But it's natural sugars. It's from the earth. It's from Mother Nature. It's not the processed sugar. It's not gluten. You know, those are the ones that make us have diabetes, you know, because it gets stuck inside of us. And yeah.
Yeah, and I think like the excessive meat and the processed
Yeah.
foods and, you know.
Exactly. The
I used
excessive
to have
meat.
blood sugar problems before I went raw. Like I was hypoglycemic, they said. Because I used to faint sometimes and I'd go to hospital. They'd be like, your blood sugars are a mess. You're hypoglycemic. And yeah, I've never had a blood sugar problem since being raw. And I used to if I didn't eat, I would literally faint or feel like I was going to faint, you know, like my blood sugars would get a mess. And
Yeah.
it's never happened raw. And I love my smoothies and juices. And
I got so inspired by you because really you look amazing. Like
Thanks.
you look like you're happy. You look like this is good for you.
I feel good. I feel my best this way. I've tried having like a little bit of cooked food here and there. It never works.
It never worked.
Always, I'm like, it just feels like it's not good for me after eating this way.
I
wish I could, but
yeah.
no, and I'm all for everyone doing what works for them, but I feel great like this. And somebody said, did you have a positive mindset when you started? Were there any setbacks or were you successful every day during both Juice Fasts?
It was like this, like a roller coaster. There was days where I was like, oh my God, why? But then that higher self voice was louder. It was saying, do it. You're doing it for a reason. You want to live? You have a purpose in life. Do it. This is your ticket now, to life now. So yeah, there was some ups and downs. But yeah, I stayed positive most of the time. I did. And like I said, I was watching stuff to uplift me. Looking what other people were posting in the community, or like their foods and how they were, and YouTube channel, like your YouTube channel, Shane's YouTube channel. I just kept listening, watching, and even sleep with your voice and his voice too at night. I thought it was like,
I'm
you're
in your
obsessed.
subconscious mind.
Yeah, exactly. You're obsessed. Oh my God. But yeah, but it works.
Cool. Awesome. So true though.
Yeah.
And it's so important, the content you consume, that it's like positive and good, it really affects us in our subconscious mind.
It does.
And where did you get the strength to work through all the trauma?
So really working through the trauma, it's like doing this detox removed the perfectionist side of me. I was such a perfectionist. And this is when I told myself, you know what? I'm human. I have ups and downs. So yeah, let's start the healing journey. Well, the detox was a healing journey. It opened my mind saying like, you don't have to be perfect. Just keep going on this journey. Do what you gotta do because you want to help people. I want to serve people. I want to help others. So this really helped me, get over those trauma. And also with doing the detox, it made me revisit my past too. It really made me, there's a lot of flashback from the past that came back. There was some stuff that I had buried for years, like my dad hitting me. I had forgotten about that, but that memory came back in full force. It came back, and also those voodoo rituals too that were done on me as a kid.
Crazy.
The reason why they were done on me is because my mom was religious. She was religious. It's just that the people around her, well, she grew up in Haiti, and in Haiti, voodoo is a big thing. But they were saying, oh, your child, she has a devil in her. You should save her. I'm autistic. I didn't know I was autistic back then.
Yeah.
I just recently found out.
Wow, no way.
Yeah. So all those little outbursts as a kid or feeling misunderstood or like an alien, it was it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know. I was retaliating against people as a kid because I could feel their emotions. I was an empath. So they thought I was possessed. Like, oh yeah, she's possessed. So take her to our voodoo priest. And my mom did.
Wow.
There was a lot of rituals done on me as a kid.
Oh my goodness.
I saw animals getting sacrificed. I don't know if it's too dark, but I'm gonna share it. I had to drink wine and see a pigeon get his heart taken out of.
Oh my goodness.
And I had to eat the heart, and the heart was still beating.
That's so messed up.
And
what?
that voodoo priest, that shaman, was saying, oh yeah, it's gonna save you. You have the devil in you.
Oh
I was like, are you sure? Yeah. Do as you're told.
That's so crazy.
I had no voice before.
No.
I was a people pleaser. I was doormat. So they could do whatever they wanted with me. So I was like, okay, sure. So yeah, those voodoo rituals, they traumatized me for life. My mom, she felt bad. Before she passed away, she admitted that it was wrong. She felt really bad.
Oh, she did? She said sorry and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's good. You got
She didn't know. She thought she was saving me. But I'm like, Mom, no, it was not a good thing.
No.
You spend a lot of money with those fake people.
Yeah.
And I saw so many animals getting sacrificed. I got sacrificed myself too. I remember that they cut me in places. So that's the reason why I created Spirit Reborn. If you were part of a cult and you went through the same thing, let's join forces together. Let's heal from our traumas
Or
together.
even just, through trauma. There's lots of trauma that happens in all sorts of different ways.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry you went through that.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, it's like this whole detox helped me realize all of this and
Yeah.
work with it. Work with my
Wow.
demons.
And now you can help other people who've gone
Yeah.
through traumas and learn so much, right?
Exactly.
Wow. And okay, it's totally different topic now, but somebody
No
said,
problem.
how did you break the juice fast? Great question though. And yeah, that's in how did you break the juice fast? Because it's really important. You can't just go and eat a bunch of food like right away. So
exactly. I followed this protocol that was part of the Raw Vegan Heroes. So basically, first couple of days, I continued juicing, but I integrated more fruits day by day. I started with blueberries, and then it was watermelon. I think bananas and mangoes were the last ones, like a week and a half after. But it was mostly like berries and a bunch of watermelon, grapes. So that's how I was able to break the fast. And after 2 weeks, I started eating some nuts because I salads too. And yeah, that's how I was able to break it. Really keep juicing, but eat a lot of fruits. Yeah. Make sure you're full.
Yeah. And people have said juices raise blood sugar and not to have them. Did she get high readings of sugar when starting? Did you check your readings when you were starting? Did you remember?
Oh yeah, I checked my readings. Actually, my blood work was 2 weeks after my first juice fast.
Yeah.
And he was already seeing some changes.
Wow.
It's like, what's happening? Your blood sugars are dropping. Okay. Are you exercising? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't tell my doctor
That you
about
were
the
juice
juice fast.
fasting?
No, because I knew he was gonna say, "Oh, you're gonna die," so I didn't say anything. I just told him, "I'm doing
Yeah.
something right now. I'll let you know someday." There you
Makes
go.
sense. I get
So
it.
okay, well, it's dropping. It started dropping a little bit, and yeah, it was not right.
And then what did he say after when you did the results later on? And they were
He
like,
was like, "Oh my God, I don't know what you did, but that was too quick.
Yeah.
You healed too quick. Your kidneys are so healthy as well that they're gonna be healthy for a good 20 years." I'm
Wow.
shocked. He said this. He was like, he couldn't even speak. He was like, I don't get it.
this is amazing. Wow. It's just so amazing. And okay, what were the recipes? We went over that. What kind of juicer you used? The Nama. You used the Nama the whole time, right?
The first juice fast, it was the Omega.
Oh, what's that?
The one that you have to like press down.
Good for
Gosh,
you.
it was like work.
I have to give that one away to somebody. I still have it in my cupboard. I just realized, but I used it a few times way back, and I just found it annoying to clean and use. No offense.
Oh,
You got to do
boy.
what juicer is best for you. But the Nama is amazing.
Yeah, the Nama is amazing. I think it's because of the Omega that I didn't continue my first juice fast. I
Yeah.
was sick of it.
Yeah.
I was really sick of
Again, I'll put the code down below if you guys want one. It's really good. And how much does it cost to juice long term? Did you find it cost you a lot?
Farmer's market. Oh my God, if you have a farmer's market, no, it didn't cost me that much. I'm shocked that I survived because I was already like having financial issues already. But with going to the farmer's market, I had a bunch of fruits and veggies for the whole week. So it was like I would go with $40 on a Saturday to the farmer's market, and I had like this whole table of fruits and veggies or even more like at the farmer's market. So yeah, it was not that expensive to tell you the
and
truth.
it's worth it. I
It's
feel like
worth
I
it.
attract more money on a juice fest, and more abundance starts coming. And there's ways to do it.
yeah.
Eat more in season. You can ask at grocery stores if you can buy stuff by the case. And I also drink coconut water on my juice fast. I find that really
Me
helps.
too.
And someone was asking, where did you get your recipes? And if you guys are wondering, I have a good recipe ebook for how to juice cleanse, and it has a bunch of recipes.
I got yours.
And it's $10. I'll put it down below. But where
Yeah.
did you get your recipes?
Again from the Lemon Ginger Blast Blue Corona,
Blue Corona,
and of
yeah.
course Raw Vegan Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. And let me see. Did the juice fast make the diabetes go away? It did, pretty
Yep.
much, right?
Oh yeah.
And
did.
yeah, you drank fruit juices too. And somebody said being raw is not really discussed, especially in the Black community. How did her family
Ew.
and friends react to her transformation?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's true because in my mom's culture, like most of my family's in Montreal, but they were like, "You're gonna fade away. You're getting small." Because sometimes we would do like video calls.
Yeah.
You look different. Watch out. You don't want to lose too much weight. You're gonna disappear. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
God, whatever.
jeez. Yeah.
You're gonna die. Where do you get your proteins?
Oh my
Are
goodness.
you okay?
Meanwhile, you reverse your diabetes and you're like you're getting healthier, right?
Oh, they were saying like, you're not gonna get all your calories. You're gonna drop on the ground like a fly. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Yeah.
So did you let that bother you, or do you have any advice?
No, it was
for
like,
just let it slide.
No, I let it slide, and then the more I posted, they started seeing it. They're like, "Oh, okay, she's doing great." And then when they saw me in person, they're like, "Wow!" So some of them got inspired.
Yeah, that's what happens eventually, I feel
Yeah.
like. And did you have any loose skin? Did you lose fat and muscle? That's a good question.
I had loose skin.
Yeah.
Because I lost weight so quickly. So I had a lot of loose skin, my stomach, my arms, like all here. I was like, oh God, okay, it's time for me to tone up. But with that 20 pounds that I just gained during the holidays, it helped. But now I know what to do. I need to do some weights now.
Yeah. Well, you're doing great. And did she have to travel during her juice fast times? If so, how did she handle traveling? I think you did, right?
I did. I brought my Nama juicer with me, 6 hours away from here to Montreal with my Nama juicer in my big luggage. I don't even drive. Me and my brother and my niece, we don't have a car. We took the mega bus, the bus to go to Montreal, and my Nama juicer was in my bag.
Look at you.
That was the number one thing. That was the most important thing. And everywhere I went, when I went to see my family, I removed all the pieces and I would put my Nama juice on their counter. They were like, whoa, that's a big juicer. What's this? It's a Nama juicer. They were so like fascinated by it. They're like, wow. So yeah, I survived. Yeah, I did.
You did it.
There was a bunch of food too, huh? My family's Haitian, so there was rice, there was chicken, there was a family barbecue, and I helped in the kitchen. And I didn't feel like eating it because all I could see is if you break your fast, all those days that you did, it's gonna be it's gonna be in the garbage.
Yeah.
And all those little parasites are gonna come back in your body. So all I could see in my mind, parasites. That's all I could see.
Yeah.
I could see like worms on the food in my mind.
Yeah.
So that helped, even though
that definitely
chicken.
helps.
Yeah,
then.
my family, are you crazy? You're not gonna have chicken? Nope.
Yeah.
Rice? Nope. Nothing.
Yeah. And someone said, when you made the switch, did you enjoy the food, or did your taste buds need time to adjust?
Oh, they changed so much.
Yeah, they change a lot, right?
They changed a lot. I don't crave meat anymore. Mm-hmm. Meat is out of my diet since back in May in Cuba.
And you don't crave the processed food and stuff anymore?
Not anymore. I would say that the big deal was meat. Meat was the big deal. I got over it.
Wow.
Like,
were you
really
eating meat like every day before?
Before, oh my God, yes. I used to eat like meat 5 times a day.
That's a lot. That's what I feel like I get it.
sick.
If you don't want to be vegan, like maybe eat it a couple times a week or once a week.
Yeah.
But people eat it like every day, multiple times a day.
Oh yeah, multiple per day, like a big chicken, pork, beef. Oh yeah, all of it. It was insane. Now the taste bud, they changed so much, and it's like the food tastes different. It tastes amazing, and I feel like it unblocked all the, like this mucus here. Normally when you eat like dairy and meat, like you have like mucus all here.
Yeah, I used to have that.
Not anymore.
Yeah, they used to say I had sinusitis. Like I'd always be clogged up through here. But then when I went raw, it totally went away. Now I breathe so nicely.
Oh yeah, and when I ate those cooked food during the holidays, it came back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you see the difference, huh? Yeah, let's go back
absolutely. To yeah. And when did you stop taking medication, or did you take medication during the fast? I'm currently taking metformin. I don't know what that is, but maybe you do. And wondering if I should still take it. Well, we're not doctors. We don't know. But did you take medication for your diabetes before
He
or no?
prescribed me medication. I did not take it.
Oh, he did?
My inner self said, nope, I'm not taking it. No, hell no. When I did the juice fast, I'm like, the hell with the medical. No.
So how long did you have the diabetes before you started the juice fast?
2018, and I didn't even take any medication.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope. He prescribed me, and I'm like, nope. Something in me said, do not take any medication.
Wow.
Don't do it.
Wow.
Nope.
And then you did your juice fast, and you've been good since then. Like your blood sugars have been fine, and you feel good.
Feels amazing. I'm like, oh my God, thank God I didn't take those medication. It would have made worse. I think it would have changed a lot of the things too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody said, did you feel hungry when you juice fast after a few days? How did you cope with the cravings? I think we talked a little bit about that.
Yeah, as long as you eat, as long as you drink a lot of juice, it helped me because I would drink it slow. I would do stuff in the house. I would. Sometimes I would even while watching movies, I would have a bunch of juice with me and I would enjoy it, So
Yeah.
no, I didn't really feel that hungry. And
Yeah.
but maybe in the beginning I was like, oh my God, I feel hungry, but that's because I didn't have enough.
Yeah.
So then I understood. But the more juice I had, I was full. And going to the gym too, I had to drink more juice, maybe like 8 portions. But no, it was okay. It was fine.
Yeah, if you're in the gym too, you need even more.
Oh yeah.
Well, you've done amazing. I'm so proud of you.
you.
This is amazing. What a transformation. What a journey you're on.
Oh man, thank you. It's been quite an amazing journey. I feel blessed. I feel grateful. Thank you to your YouTube channel, because I know at one point I believe I heard that you were thinking about shutting it down in the past.
Yeah, early on.
Early on, yeah.
I forget how far I was in, but there was a video made about me and it kind of got my back up, and just dealing with some of like the online hate that can happen. I think I was just like, is this for me? I think I was literally just going to quit, but then I was like, I love it too much. So I came back.
Well, it saved
a
my
month
life.
later.
There you go. Well, it saved my life. I'm glad I found your channel, because without it, I wouldn't find Raving Heroes.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
So,
See,
yeah,
I love
thank you.
stories like that. That's like when I was in LA recently at hosting an event with Lou. Somebody came up to me and said the same thing. They were like, I sold everything to live in my car for a while, make juices and smoothies, and it saved my life. So that's amazing. I'm so happy about that.
Thank you.
Way to go. You're awesome.
Thank
And you're
you
such
so
good
much.
vibes. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much, Jillian.
Way to go. Such an inspiration. And is there anything else you want to share with our viewers before we end off? And I'll let everybody know where they can find you. I'll link everything down below for your Instagram and everything you have. I'll put down below if people want to go follow you or find you or talk to you.
For sure.
And yeah, any closing words, anything that comes to mind you want to share at all, then you have the floor.
Oh yeah, sure. Believe in yourself. Believe in your journey. Believe in your path. Ignore all the talks around you, the people around you, because if they're not where you're supposed to be, don't take advice from them. No, take advice from someone that's already there, like that person that's already there, that already succeeded. Like I said, through you and Shane, I'm like, whoa, I want to be like that. I was like a kid, like I want to be like that when I grow up.
I love it.
It's like, those are my models. I want that. And then all the other raw vegans too, I was like, okay, those are the people I need advice from, not people that haven't done a juice fast telling you what to do. So yeah, listen to yourself and trust the process. Trust your journey. Go all in. Don't hold back. Go all in. And you may lose people on the way, but that's okay. Those people were there for you at a point of your life that was necessary. You're going to gain new people, or the people that really love you will stick around. So believe in your journey. Believe in yourself.
Well said.
Stick to it.
Amazing. Give me a hug. Thanks for coming on. Yay. Oh, that was awesome. You're great. Thanks for sharing your story. I appreciate it. And to the viewers, I hope you guys love this. I hope you enjoyed it and it gave you inspiration. I have so many other amazing stories on this channel. I'll put 2 of my favorites on the screen right now and a juice fasting playlist if you guys want to watch more juicing videos down below. Be sure to subscribe for more and go follow Maria. Put everything down below. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.